What would you do if the person you loved most pleaded with you to stay away from a family gathering, only for you to uncover a truth that could change everything? My name is Daniel, and that question haunted me as I stood outside the grand oak doors of the Whitmore estate, the hum of laughter and clinking glasses spilling into the cool night air. My wife, Clara, had begged me not to come to her parents' annual gala. Her voice trembled over the phone, her words sharp and desperate. "Please, Daniel, just stay home. It's better this way." Her sister, Emily, had laughed when I mentioned the party, her tone dripping with mockery. "You? At the gala? Oh, Daniel, you wouldn't fit in." But I was here now, my heart pounding, not alone, but with two unexpected allies who held the key to a secret Clara couldn't face. Clara and I had been married for 5 years, our love a quiet flame that burned steady despite her family's disapproval. The Whitmores were old money, their wealth woven into the city's history, while I was a high school history teacher with a modest income and a stubborn streak. Clara's parents tolerated me, but Emily never hid her disdain. She saw me as an outsider, a blemish on their pristine legacy. The gala was their crown jewel, a night of opulence where they paraded their status. Clara's plea to skip it stung, but her fear raw and unspoken cut deeper. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. That morning, I found an old letter tucked in Clara's jewelry box, its edges worn, addressed to her in a child's scrawl. It was from someone named Lily, pleading for forgiveness, mentioning a mistake at a past gala. The name was unfamiliar, but the pain in the words felt alive. I called Clara, but she brushed it off, her voice tight. "It's nothing, Daniel. Just stay away tonight." Her dismissal only fueled my resolve. I needed answers. I reached out to Clara's childhood friend, Sarah, who had drifted from the family years ago. Over coffee, she hesitated, then spilled a truth that made my blood run cold. Lily was Clara's younger sister, disowned by the Whitmores after a scandal at the gala 10 years ago. A teenage pregnancy, a public outburst, and a family too proud to forgive. Lily had vanished, and Clara, torn between loyalty to her parents and love for her sister, carried the guilt. Sarah handed me a phone number. "Lily's back in town," she whispered. "She wants to make things right." I found Lily in a small apartment on the city's edge, her eyes mirroring Clara's, but heavy with years of pain. She was nervous but determined, her daughter, Mia, a bright-eyed 9-year-old, clutching her hand. "Clara thinks she's protecting me by keeping me away," Lily said. "But I need to face them. Will you help?" I didn't hesitate. The Whitmores needed to see the family they'd cast out, and I needed Clara to know I wouldn't let her carry this alone. The gala was a sea of silk and champagne, the air thick with pretense. I walked in with Lily and Mia, their presence a quiet rebellion. Heads turned, whispers rippled, and Emily's laughter stopped cold when she saw us. Her face paled as Lily stepped forward, Mia's small hand in hers. Clara, across the room, froze, her glass trembling. Her parents, regal and composed, faltered, their masks slipping. I crossed to Clara, her eyes wide with fear and something else relief. "Maybe." "Why?" she whispered. "Because you don't have to choose," I said. "They're your family, too." Lily approached, her voice steady. "I'm sorry," she said, not just to Clara but to the room. "I was young, I was scared, but I'm here now." Mia, sensing the tension, hugged Clara's leg, and something broke in my wife. Tears fell as she knelt, pulling Mia close, then Lily. The room watched, silent, as the Whitmores' perfect facade cracked. Emily tried to sneer, but her voice wavered. Clara's parents stood motionless, their pride wrestling with the sight of their granddaughter. I saw the weight lift from Clara's shoulders, her hand finding mine. It wasn't forgiveness, not yet, but it was a start. Lily and Mia were no longer shadows, and Clara was no longer alone in her guilt. As we left, Clara squeezed my hand. "You shouldn't have come," she said, but her smile betrayed her. Emily's laughter was gone, replaced by a quiet reckoning. The night wasn't about triumph, but about truth, messy, painful, and human. Sometimes, love means showing up, even when it hurts, to remind those you care about that family isn't perfect, but it's worth fighting for.